Boo!
I mean, they guess they didn't heed the warning.
That's
Peterbot
really
did
good.
say anyone step foot
I have a
in this
software
area,
that you can't
we
get
are
it
gonna
because
push you.
it's only on Xbox.
Oh, here we go. This is what I love to see. The Superman sprite melts through those builds. Coles gets tagged up a little bit and immediately
I know
hits
it
the
does.
moonwalk to get back into the box with his teammate, healing up just a little bit. The advantages of being a trio here, separating your opponents.
Clix's team is cooking though this
Cam
game.
down low. He's lurking around trying to get a
Yes,
sneaky
he's
play.
gotten like
While
10
he's
kills.
lurking around, you see Peterbot feeling all the confidence in the world. He's trying to continue to pressure
Oh
on
yeah,
over,
I
close
think
the
I'm joining
distance.
Gas,
Soneto
and
gets
I'm
caught
also
himself.
sponsored by
Cam
Razer
trying
now.
to be the hero, but he gets spotted as well by Peterbot from underneath. He's trying to go up higher and
I'm
higher.
cracked.
but I
That's
feel like
out.
his
Oh wait, I
demise
can't turn
is
this
around
down.
the corner, barring any miracles.
Just a matter of time here.
No.
There it goes. Peterbot finds
I'm on
another
YT.
one here. This trio is cooking with propane.
Bro,
They're
can
at
you stop?
3
I'm trying to
eliminations
watch.
Now, plenty of damage on the board.
Can you stop?
And more
I'm gonna
points
kick you.
as they start to pad that lead. Jumping back in with
kid in my
Skittles,
party,
Bryce,
the
and
kid
Dash.
that's
Well,
in
guess
Void.
what? They have
This-
officially
we're not
dropped
doing
the Brazilian legends themselves. King Phaser P in.
You want me to mute stream? Hey, I have to name 1 second.
Wait, so did Clicks do good this game? Is it over?
No, we're in the
See if
50
that becomes
replay.
their biggest
What
hurdle.
happened to Skittles?
Yeah, this is exactly how they found him out. Separated Phaser and King, even with the dashes, Phaser goes down. Just this quick one.
Wait, 1 second, James. I have to go into.
If you don't win it, it's just one less game you're going to have to play. It's only the
Come
fifth
on,
of the
Clicks,
day.
we
You
got
have
this,
one
we got
left over.
this.
This is where, no matter what
Chat.
has happened in your tournament
Type
so
in
far,
chat, who do
game
you
number
think's gonna
5 is where
win?
you gotta start to build
James, is
that
there freaking
confidence.
fire?
Good zone awareness there, though, to find a
James,
rotate
is
that's
there a
gonna
fire?
give them
Where?
no resistance. Little update now with Muzz, Sphinx, and Shadow, though. Front side
Oh,
of the
dang.
Agree with the placement
other
shot.
zone here, and they're gonna go
Enough.
and work their way through. into some
I
new
agree
position.
with that, but I don't think he's gonna win.
I like this. I mean, they have the room
Yeah.
to kind of work with here.
Come on, Muzz and Finks. You need. Wait, what's your surge? You're
They're
700
lurking
above,
around
guys.
Right now, not giving up
Wait,
any
Reed.
audio or
Wait,
visual. Reed
who's
Cooper
Reed's
Curley,
teammate?
they
Reed and
probably
Curly
know
are
they're there at one
duos.
point in time, but don't know anymore, and
Rise,
they do
G
have
Money,
that
and
elite
Aviv are
shotgun
looking scuffed right
underneath
now,
that
even
can
though
pull
they
players
are
towards them
in
to try
like
to get the full
second,
box.
right?
Rise, G Money, and Aviv keeping their hot streak of back-to-back outpost contested drops. They win those. They're stretching it far into these end games. It's only
Oh,
top
no,
20
that's
for
not
now.
good for
But you
Buja.
can see over
Kanata,
1,000
guys, is in
damage above
first
the
right now, I'm pretty
threshold,
sure.
Full loadouts, even exotics, heals on top of that, and different dash sprites for mobility. So they're set up and ready to go, no matter what this game throws at them.
A lot of players come
Wait,
out
you
of the
said
canyon,
Rise
crossing
died, but
deep inside the
he's
storm
not
there.
dead.
That's a surprise. Uber threats though, operating as a duo right now. So lost teammate in the sauce there, but Noxie lands right in front of the box here. Threats. and
Wait,
Booga
Reaver,
have to
don't
give
give
this one up.
call-outs, okay?
228
Because it's still
points
in.
as well. And how consistent they've been so far. This is by far, in a way, their worst game.
Wait,
And then the zone
Creeds
goes
go down?
so far away now. You're gonna have
He
players
did.
like Vera and Noxie who likely need damage, looking to kind of press the issue here.
I think doesn't Booga go down right here? I
Booga,
think
though,
he
cleans
does.
up Vera. Singular tag. Storm Surge does the rest. Who's left? Noxie.
That's what Reaper
He
said
knows
he's
he's got
bigger.
this advantage here. They don't even seem like they want to wait him out. They want to go and push this fight, get it wrapped up quickly. They gotta go though.
Guys, we got 1 game left.
Yeah, especially since they are a duo on this rotation. They don't have that third.
We'll be
player
back tomorrow
to
doing a watch
alleviate
party again.
Any of the pressure on the way over. So they have one of the max pulls on top of that. Timing is of the essence.
Kanata goes down.
And they're going to continuously kind of look back on their way through this rotation to try to cash them and trap
Luga's
them.
cooking.
Maybe try to get the
Luga gets a
elimination
kill.
later as Veer does go down. Noxie was able to misform, and that's how he was able to escape. But not everyone has that luxury.
Little update with Bolton.
Rapid,
No
Kanata's down
Kanata
again.
here as well. Okay, so a couple top
Bolton
teams
Rapid left the
fractured.
clutch for their team. I think they got it though.
Down
What do you
and
guys
out.
think? Type in chat if
Key
you think they
players
got
here
it.
so far. Acorn
There's
Trio
two
seems
new
to be
Zen
pretty
players,
healthy,
guys.
positioned right across from Bolton Rapid here.
If you guys want me to
There's
try
a
out for
duo that can
Zen,
do
type
it.
in
This is
chat
Definitely
yes.
one of them who've played so well so far. This game, they were positioned third coming into things. Look at Threats and Booga. Just waiting it out, and they were like, hey, you know what? We want that Elim. We
side
need
applied.
those builds. Thank you, Nom Nom. Noxie gets deleted.
I have an affiliate link and I get a
Had
commission.
a feeling that was going to happen. 920. And is that them? No, that's a full
Nope.
trio. I was about to say that team that's just on the south side of the map.
I've
if
used the Razer
anybody is a
keyboard.
duo and missing anybody, and the zone pulls towards the north.
They
there
have
is a
keyboards,
lone
headsets,
reboot van
laptops,
down there on
mice,
the south that could come in handy
controllers.
depending on risk.
Let's go,
Or
Clicks!
you're willing to go ahead and take it as much
280
as
above
now.
Clips. You guys got this.
HQ
Wait,
just
how come it says they have 0
sees
kills?
a
They
lot
don't have
of
0
action
kills.
going down, and they wanted to take part in that one. But that's
They
cool.
got
That's
kills
Ritual
earlier.
Peterbot.
Cole
They're
just 1v.
focusing on over in that side of the zone, even with the
Oh,
Mendes
maybe
smoke
not.
going down, it's causing at least a little bit of distractions.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's causing a target. They're like, wait a second, is that team weak? No, they're not. However, does end up attracting a couple shots right there. Old Ritual.
Cole's a better
Peterbox
fragger
provides
than
the
Peter
storm.
is.
5 Elims right now. Front
Cole's
side
one of the
this
best
next
Fortnite players.
rotate here. An extra
It
misform there
is.
to work with, so they'll be just fine. Here's a replay of how it all went down. They find HQ team
Broken
trying to play the
Zeph
Memphis
Ben.
here on the front side of zone, waiting for things to rotate through, but they leave them no time.
He's not called the globals.
And HQ wasn't even their original down. That's just awareness over 9,000 because it was Muzz that actually gets the elimination credit for that one, but they just get all the spoils of that battle, all the loot and more. As Poyo
Good
able to
rotates,
take one
Poyo, good
back in
rotates.
the game after, what was it, games 3 and 4, one of them being contested, one of them being lurked and snuck up on. Not necessarily the moments they thought they were going to have, but in here, this is where you have to start to pick up the pace, make up for that lost time, because they had almost a 60-point lead after the games.
Yeah, and then he fell off.
This is what's really interesting. You start leaving
Rise
Acorn
of
teams to
even
their
G
own
Money
devices
hopping
and
in,
make
trying
it
to get some
another
refreshes
endgame,
right
one
here.
of the
They
most
get a
consistent
kill
G-Money
on
Rise to be
Threats, it
also
looks like.
finding their consistency
Mason
as
on
well.
high.
They have
Mason
such a
on
good
high.
footing on the lobby right now. They're
Blake
right in
goes
between
down.
Clix's trio, right in between Peterbot's team as well. Here comes the rotates. They go dashing out across, but Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual are just adding up more and more to the tally
Clicks is a
here.
good rotate.
6 Elims now, as we're approaching the end
Nope,
game.
he's
This
not,
is
but
going
he
to
has
give
some
them a
really
little
good
bit more
rotates.
material to work with here.
And the thing is,
Oliver
is
OG left
when
a
they're
solo
in this
clutch.
type
Let's
of
see how he
flow
does in
state
this
monster,
fight. I
you're
don't know how
not
he's
going
gonna
to
do.
beat them by matching them placement for placement. We've already seen that through last
What do you-
major.
I
You're
don't-
going
I
to
can't tell
have
enough of
to
why.
get eliminations to close that gap because that's exactly what they're doing. Win is see to pick up those
Void,
eliminations
guys,
that
Void
matter.
and
As
Grand.
Mason, Golden,
Go
and
sub
Chimp
to the
up
Void
above.
channels,
They're going
guys.
to be on the high
Especially
ground
Void
for
Ace,
now.
that's
You
my
see them
trio
extending
member.
Over, spending as lot of materials here in the ninth zone to try to keep
Bolts,
it intact.
Rapid, and Kanata still clutching up as a duo.
Comes rotate, nice little miss for around the outside. Catch up for Rapid.
You said you were. Good call.
Just
No,
in
no, no.
full. Clix's team is on their layer.
No, not
Another
yet.
team, Rituals trio, on the opposite side there too.
Idris!
Starting to heat up.
Idris goes down to Clicks! Let's go, Clicksters!
So that's one down.
Let's go.
Something you don't necessarily see every day is them kind of getting separated and kind of jumped on in those tight situations. It's cool.
Mason,
Ritual, they
Klein,
cut
and
off the
Paul
path,
on high.
and it did look like they were looking for the zone up. They may not be on the high ground, but they're just controlling the tempo down low,
Peter
claiming
playing
all
full
that
low
space,
ground,
2,
not
3
like Peter.
boxes wide, and there's just anybody that can all pounce and attack together
Wait.
from all directions, front of the zone.
Shadow
behind
about
as
to
well.
take down
Shadow
Pollo's team.
forcing
Ritual's
Peterbot to
dead.
just disengage
Ritual's
away
almost
from
dead.
Ritual and play as individuals.
Gotta
Sphinx
be
goes
turned up
down
here,
to
though,
point
even though
Peterbot.
they're hurt. They're inside the top 10 now, and this is where we start to see Peterbot do Peterbot things. Keys his way into the
Sphinx
box.
goes down. Sphinx team
Already
goes down.
clearing out the low ground layer. Cole starting to reset, but has to turn.
Cold goes down.
Peterbot follows up to clean things up. Ritual, though, carrying his own as well as things are heating up here on the low ground.
Where's Quick's
Meanwhile,
playing? I
both
don't
playing
see
the
Quick.
backside
Where's
of zone.
Quick's at?
I see Acorn and Boy
Quick,
still alive.
Quick's playing front side on ulti low. Quick's looking for a refresh. Does he get the drop? Nope, nope.
And they got a couple of extra heals in their back pocket.
Peter's
but
almost left his solo
Higgs
clutch. Let's
goes
see how this
down.
goes.
You see him immediately dropping over that loop, giving the upgrade on over to Clicks. He's getting forced further and further back. Clicks trying to peek a shot.
Peter's
Doesn't
left
wanna
the
give it up
clutch.
for free.
Peter gets the
Doesn't have
kill.
a lot of materials here. 3 builds left, but he's able to get the knock on
Oh,
the G
Peter-
money,
Peter-
but his
Clicks
clutch
goes down.
comes to an end.
Clicks
He
goes
gets
down.
taken down. That was another big elimination in a tight moment, but he is also left by himself. Peterbot, with 5 eliminations as a solo, has to continue to go big.
He takes down Aim Red, takes
Yub's
down
playing
Clicks,
heal off
and he's
right now.
still going. Meanwhile, Muzz, 5
Muzz
healings
is
right
shams.
now,
He has
playing as a
80
solo right
he has
now.
8
This is the
builds.
best
Wait, he's
form
no
that
builds.
we've
Muzz
seen
no
from him
builds.
in any major in quite some time.
Take- go down-
And
down-
he
down
follows
goes
up onto
Rise.
Rise and just deletes him before he can even react, and just like that, he'll finish inside the
Muzz
top
goes
8.
down.
Peterbot still at it though. You cannot count him out, and he is maintaining the lead here on his own, literally putting the team back on his back.
Eonzo's left
as
his
is
solo clutch. Let's
Yamzo.
see how this goes. Peterbot
Place
looking
now,
like
though,
he wants to
Jacob. He is
fight
still
Eonzo.
working his
We don't
way
want
through.
that
He's
fight to
not out yet.
happen.
Yeah, there's 7 missing players. away
Peter
from
hopping on
Boy.
Acorn.
He's able to
Peter
get
hopping on
goals
A-
the Boy.
Peter with the
Acorn
one pump
goes
on
down as
Acorn.
well, so they outplace him yet another game, even though there's not too many placement points, being the difference maker here.
3
but
teams
Peterbot
left.
popping his minis. He
One
knows
on
he has
high.
the miss form. The
Mason
chug in the
down-
back pocket
down
as
on
well.
low, looking
Final
for
3,
kills.
2 of them running around as solos.
Eonzo.
Peterbot goes down. Eonzo, the last
Eonzo's
solo
looking
left
really
alive,
good.
challenges the
Eonzo
3v1,
goes down.
but it's a challenge he
Clicks
will
got
not
second
win.
that
That's
game.
golden. That's Chip. That's Mason
Okay,
out
Reaper,
of
what are the
nowhere
points?
to win the game.
They
the
finally
points?
found their opportunity, and they seized a win and take the day. Game number
Sure.
5. Well played for Chimp's trio.
Yeah,
We almost had them out
where's
of
Clicks?
the race for a moment there, but they said, give us a second. Let us cook. Well played for them. But
No, wait,
the
what is the
amount of
leaderboard right
solos
now?
there,
Like-
too, though, in that end game, Jacob, was really keeping things interesting. I mean, you had Yamzo, you had Peterbot, you had Acorn all lurking on the low ground. What a game.
It definitely was, and with all that kind of chaos you're talking about going
I don't
down,
care about
they
points.
just immediately take the high ground and don't really get contested any step of the way through this end game, taking down solos, letting them do the work, and eventually Yamzo did go
Wait,
for the
Clicks is in
challenge,
globals,
but
right?
it's just too little, too late. A big game from them, from 18th place, flying up the leaderboard. Where do they land? Don't worry, Zeke will tell us.
That was a crazy game, guys.
I can't spoil it that quick. All right, Jacob. We gotta take a look at the standings after the break. Then we'll take a look. Hold on. My gosh, though, the trio,
Here, I'm gonna
this
back
felt
out and
like-
I'm gonna try and just go into spectate, guys, so I don't have to watch the commentators and I can commentate.
Now do you see how delayed it really is, though?
Yeah, I think I can actually spectate the thing like 3 or 4.
Not live place stuff.
How do you watch a game live?
Dude, enough is doing so bad. You know what's crazy?
What?
10th place is only 178 points.
Guys, updated the leaderboard right here. It's like where Enough is.
It's crazy. It's funny how
Enough in 32nd. He's
someone
one.
got second or 58 points, and he got second.
How do these streamers like watch the games?
I'm going on to like YouTube and Twitch and stuff.
Can't you like watch it live like other tourneys?
No.
Yeah, you can watch it live.
No, like, commentators do that. It's really.
No, you can.
Clicks is not winning FNCS. He's 100. We need Peterbot, Aviv.
Intermission between guys.
We need We need a rapid, Aviv, or Peterbot to die.
James, ready up.
And then enough needs to get.
We need Peter and Foil to go down off spawn, and like Kanata's team to go off spawn, and then Clicks is good.
We need enough to con.
Clicks needs to win this game. Clicks needs to win this game.
Does need to win this game, but there's still tomorrow too.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the final game, right?
Yeah. Yes and yes.
I'm looking at. It was Aiden, Krillian, and Island. Yet they're still 13 points ahead of enough.
Guys, type in chat who you want to win FNCS and who you predict will win FNCS.
Aiden, you have no one in your chat.
Yes, I do.
No, you can't.
James, come into the middle. James, come into the middle. Yeah, I want to fight you. Just run it, because it'll be fun. Biden, where are you at? Well, you have to tell me or I'm not gonna find you. We don't talk about that, chat. No. Guys, your future Gas Clan member. Reaper, with Gas Clan, bro, you can get paid. And they'll send you out your own jersey and stuff.
Welcome back to the FNCS. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the FNCS. One game left to go. Get it together, Zeke. Last game, Golden, Chimp, Mason got themselves a victory royale. Now, I went ahead and spoiled it. They're in 9th place, right? Jumping from 18th, as Jacob called out, going into that game, all the way up to 9th place. Well executed from the trio, but the job's not done. Right, we have one more game to go. We've got another 6 tomorrow, but let's take a look at these standings, guys.
Game 6 is in for 4 minutes. James, are you still in the middle?
Very concerned right now, especially when we go into that game and Peterbot decides, oh,
I see you.
Oh, Zeke, oh, I'm a solo. No, what am I gonna do? Oh, I guess I just turn it on. Go ahead and get 3rd place with 11 eliminations. Okay, Peterbot. Okay.
He can't keep getting away with this.
He can't.
Cold Ritual and Peterbot time and time.
Oh, I told.
Time again. When we think, oh, this is it. This is the tournament for them to lose.
200.
They just start climbing up the leaderboard, and with even out of Victory Royale, which we know that they are well within their capability of claiming.
Yeah,
one,
you
but
pushed
they would
me off.
rather just decimate the low ground, getting all these eliminations, and we know how Elam heavy they are. But for these solo clutches to come
What'd you
out,
say,
for them
Reaper?
to also get these placement points to survive to the very end, Vivid, it's looking a little rough for the rest of the lobby.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw in
James,
the
where
leaderboard,
you- where you
have
at?
the most eliminations throughout, right, with 44. Although, surprisingly enough, Muzza's trio close behind with 40. But yeah, right now, it just seems like this trio is just all gas and no breaks. It's like we tune in
Where
with them,
you
they've
at?
got enough mass to go ahead and build up tarps, stay safe a little bit, but no. They just keep making the edits on the trios, and
20?
we've seen it happen time and time again throughout, right? They just instantly lose a member or two. And, you know, when that happens,
Wait, you're not
it just
dead?
seems like
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Whoever's left alive on the trio, you know, we've seen Ritual clutch up, we've seen Cold clutch up, and now we just saw Peterbot clutch up as solos. They just refuse to go down without like breaking into that top 5 right now. It's working out very, very well, but that's why we kind of see 0 wins right now. It's because yeah, they are all gas and no breaks. They're finding the eliminations, but inevitably they're they're going to have somebody go down. Yeah, they're not getting the wins, but
Wow,
they're
you're
finding
really
so many
delayed.
eliminations, and it's working out top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I feel like in those situations, like with the
You're
trio,
delayed.
It's I don't know, and you guys are gonna make fun of me for this, but it's
That
like
is not-
I feel like
I'm
they go
so
down to a
far
solo,
back.
and that person's like,
Or I'm so
"Oh,
far
no, I'm a
ahead. No, you
solo,"
didn't.
and
You
get,
shot
like,
my
the red, where
wall.
he gets like the smile and the little hair.
Are you
like,
stupid?
unfurled. Then they just pop off. I don't know what's going on. You know what? You're right. You don't need victory royale if you just walk with 10+ eliminations per game. All right, crazy
Well,
stuff.
Zeke,
Aviv.
to add
What do you mean?
on to that,
I don't have that much
think that
delay.
There is a lot of coordination, a
No.
lot of communication that goes
That's
on
just
when
you,
you're
because
trio
I'm literally
and
watching my fight with
together.
James
So
right
maybe
now.
being a solo, you're kind of allowed to unlock all of your chakra
That's
gates or whatever
you.
that Naruto thing is. You're able
That-
to be by
I just had to fall
wherever
damage.
you are as a solo player.
So,
And so maybe it kind of
you're-
unlocks
that's just
this
you.
innate ability in Peterbot.
Okay.
Does
I
that-
like that. I like that. I'm gonna continue to research.
Okay,
that.
James,
Really
what are we
quickly,
doing with that aim?
Aviv, G Money, Rise, second place right now. That game, they got 7th
No.
place with 7 eliminations. And again, guys, we have to kind of talk
30?
about consistency, right? Because if we're trying to stay
What?
as high up this leaderboard that have already qualified. So we need to make sure we are staying basically within that,
I did.
let's say top 5 at all times. This is a really good pace, right? But we cannot miss
The
a
fact
beat.
that James
We
has
cannot
more
be
kills than me
eliminated
is
off spawn. We
kind
can't
of
make a
sad.
mistake
But I've also died to
and
fall a
I'm
lot
just
more than
concerned,
you.
right? Like, because it feels like these guys are firing on all cylinders.
I died to fall
Eventually
twice, and
something
then he
has
killed
to
me.
give, right?
I mean,
He
for
literally
right
just said
now,
that.
They're in second place, so I don't think anything's giving just yet. Aviv, G-Money, and Rise, individually incredible players joining together, and I had like a little bit of a rough start for this season, but slowly, bit by bit, if you look at their placements throughout the tournaments, you know, getting 21st and 30th.
Where is
and then
he?
the play-ins, they got 6th place, and then they got a victory royale in the group stages. They have been locked in practice for the last.
Are you
season,
dumb?
Really showing in their placements.
You know, obviously the leaderboard is seemingly right now pretty close together, right? Like everybody's really, really close. And I think the incredible thing is that like almost all of our teams are kind of, they look like low ground teams right now, right? Every single time we tune in with them, they're kind of trying to control front side of the moving zone. Some of them are trying to control like the back side of the moving zone. It's kind of crazy how this meta throughout some of these end games is kind of phasing out, where it seems like everybody's playing low.
Yeah, that was definitely not on my bingo card, right? With some of the trios in this lobby, I would have thought we're going to see a fight for height every single game. Not the case, but this is the last game on the day, okay? This is where we
James is
cement
blue, which
ourselves
is
and
crazy.
prepare for day number 2 with one last game. What are these trios looking to accomplish? How high will they climb these standings?
What the
Find
fuck?
out together. Casters, over to you.
What do you mean? You
There's
literally
only
shot.
this last game for the day.
Oh, he's in a
Let's talk about
tree.
58
200.
point lead from Peterbot. But let's talk about the global championship spots as well. Aviv's team,
On my
Bradford's
stream,
team,
yeah.
They're already the 2 teams that would be looking at it, but it's about 15 points down from Muzz, Shadow, and Sphinx that are still in that race as well.
Yeah, definitely. That is going to be what the real question is at the end for some of our teams here. Well, we get to do it one more time. Let's jump on for game number 6. The Major 3 Finals, Day 1, Game 6 is now here, and we are in quite a tournament run, almost a historical run. Some might say as far as how close the Day 1 competition can end up being, but for Ritual, Cold, and
Seven.
PY, seems like it has been business as usual for them. Jacob, we've seen Peterbot take almost the tournament into his own hands and manipulate the outcomes by targeting other
Well, it
teams that get
starts,
close
I
to
think,
them.
on Friday.
We'll do it to them. Almost feels like the question is,
Wow.
have the heart
to go toe-to-toe with them and really try to take first place from them?
Yeah, that is a big question to ask because, you know, in last major, it was Clixie, Yamzo, and Higgs, but it was a different song, different dance. They were the top 2 teams with just a small amount of
You
points
walked through
separating
that,
those two.
congrats.
And for Aviv, G-Money, Rise, Rapid,
You
Ganada,
didn't
and Bolt,
chew.
there's too much on the line. Even Mud, Shadow, and Sphinx down below on that leaderboard in terms of global championship spots. So I think we're looking at one man. I think we're looking at one team.
Where
And they've
are
been
you?
battling all season long. And I'm going to make it known.
Bro,
if
calm
anybody's
down.
going to stop him, I think it's going to be Aegis Acorn for you.
It started.
That would be kind of a plot twist, right? Where they're like, all right, you done did us dirty a couple times here. You set us up.
Where are
All of
you?
a sudden, they try to go ahead and counter them back. Well, they keep the tabs on it. Universe and Dash kind of mixing up the strategy here, so it seems like they haven't been really happy with being pushed out of the drop so fast. The last game, that didn't work out at all. It seems like they probably are feeling like,
Wait,
hey,
did
we
enough
have better
die?
chances just standing our ground here, taking the fight. Sphinx, Muzz, and Shadow on the other side has so much more to lose, though. They are
That's how you
very
start
much
beef with
in the
Reaper again.
conversation, and they're running for a win here. Weekend. For that reason, they're not pushing
I'm kind
very
of
aggressively.
spitting on you.
It's almost like those mental games you're talking about. But I did see some action.
I really
go
care
on in
about
the
your
feed.
lag.
Our last game winners. One of them does get taken down. That's Mason. Kind of gets back down to the lobby early. Is Tyler?
Oh, wow.
Curve playing drop spot roulette. They find themselves over Outlaws Oasis contesting.
Wow.
San Diego. A surprise contest might have been what they needed. They win the off-spawn fight.
Oh.
And with only 20 points so far, most of those coming from this game, this might be what they need to
No, you're
start
coming back
to
down
build
or I'm
that confidence,
kicking
to
you.
start to
And you're
build
never
that
being on my trio.
momentum. Because where you land here really says a lot about the type of day you're going to have tomorrow.
Super rough for Oliver OG, Blake, and Diego. They have had, overall, one of the better days that they've ever had in the Grand Finals lobby start. Just
Oh, peace.
approaching
No, I'm dead.
them had they not dropped the ball in game 1, but the game 6 now not going in their favor. That's going to be a massive, massive upset. Boyo, Aegis, and Acorn, likely the only team that could be the kryptonite to Ritual, Cold, and
Okay,
Peter.
wait, stay in here. I'm gonna back out and see if I can spectate live.
Enough is still out of death, and 4 teams have died. I'm gonna just tell you if enough dies. Enough dying is a problem now. Because if he dies, he has no way of making top 25.
Wait, I wonder if I can stream.